Hello everyone, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Saturday morning to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 4 of season 3 of our London Bulldogs franchise, and we are facing off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home in London. So before we get into that, I just wanted to show you guys something special. As you guys saw from the last video against the Philadelphia Eagles, Richard Sherman had 2 INTs and returned it for 1 touchdown, and he earned himself NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He did have 4 tackles though, and I think Jalen Ramsey claimed an INT as well in the last episode against the Philadelphia Eagles. So in this matchup, we're facing off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're 2-1, and we faced off against them last season in the divisional playoffs, and we won, and we made the conference championship game against the Philadelphia Eagles, and we won the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. So without further ado, we'll see you at kickoff.
We'll see Cam Newton and the London Bulldogs versus Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Alright, now it is kickoff time here in London, England, as the London Bulldogs are ready for kickoff to battle off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it looks like Tampa Bay is going to return, and they're going to get stopped down around the 34-yard line. And we see the GOAT Tom Brady stepping onto the field for the first time today in this episode. I think he was 6-time Super Bowl MVP, 5 with the Patriots and 1 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, Tom Brady and the Bucs are going to throw the football, and that's going to be a first down. That will be a 2nd and 7 here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. David Montgomery caught that football, only gained about 3 yards there on that play. So, 2nd and 7 now from the 37 here in London. The pass was deflected. That's going to be Brady's first incomplete pass of the game. And we're going to play some defense here. So now Brady, he's looking to throw. He actually throws it deep, but the receiver caught it, but it went out of bounds. So now this will be a 4th down and 7. So Odell Beckham Jr. will be ready to return the punt here for the London Bulldogs. So now Odell Beckham Jr., the LSU product, he breaks tackles along the way, and it looks like he will get stopped at the 38-yard line. And we will see Cam Newton stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode, the former Carolina Panthers quarterback. So anyway, 1st down and 10. We're at the 38. So Newton, he's ready to throw. And he's going to pass this to Odell Beckham Jr. Turns out it's going to be an incomplete pass. So this will be a 2nd down and 10 here for the Bulldogs as we're on offense. So Newton, looks like I'm going to throw this to Beckham Jr. again. It's incomplete. And now this will be a 3rd down and 10 now here for the London Bulldogs. Is now Newton. He's going to be ready to throw this football deep. And Gronk actually catches it with one hand, and he jumps it on into the end zone for a touchdown. And that's a 62-yarder, and the Bulldogs are leading at 7-0. Alright, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line here in London. As now David Montgomery, he's going to run the football, and he's going to get stopped at the 38. So last week he had 13 rushes, 68 yards, and he did not score a touchdown for Tampa Bay. So Tampa Bay is on offense still. They're going to run the football with Montgomery. He does get stopped at the 39. And this will now be a 3rd and 2 here for Tampa Bay as they're on offense. So supposedly they're just going to throw the football on 3rd and 2. Brady looks to throw. He actually catches it. The receiver catches it. O.J. Howard whatsoever gets that 29-yard reception, and that's going to be a first down for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they're on offense. So anyway, 1st and 10. I think they're going to run the football, and he will get stopped at the 29. 2nd down and 7 now. We're going to use a 4-3 formation here for the defense. So 4-3 defense. They're going to throw the football. Mike Evans catches that. That's going to be a first down. That will be a 1st and 10 here for Tampa Bay whatsoever. So they're at the 17. So supposedly I'm thinking this will be the final snap before the quarter ends. All right, now this is going to be a 2nd and 11 now from the 17 here in London. Is now Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to run the football, and they do not lose nor gain any yards there on that play. So now this will be a 3rd and 10 now. Tampa Bay, they're going to throw this to O.J. Howard, and the question is, does he get that first down? The answer will be no. It will be 4th and 2. They're going to actually try to do a 4th down conversion. If they don't make it, this will be London football. So the Buccaneers, they're on offense. They're going to throw the football. It is dropped incomplete. And this will be London Bulldogs offense. So London's going to be on offense. So we're going to use the HB drive with the running back, Frank Gore, the 18-year man from the University of Miami, and he only gains 2 yards. Okay, now this is going to be 2nd and 8 from the 11-yard line, and now Ben Roethlisberger, the 2-time Super Bowl champion for the Pittsburgh Steelers, he throws it deep to Van Jefferson, and it looks like Jefferson is going to slide on into the end zone, and he's going to get a touchdown for the London Bulldogs, an 89-yard touchdown. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, now this is going to be 4th and 18. Odell Beckham Jr. is ready to return the punt here for London, and he is going to return it down around. He's going to break 1 tackle, get stopped, breaks another. Unfortunately, he does get stopped at the 35. So this is going to be a 1st down and 10. So he has 139 punt return yards this season. So that's really interesting to see. And now we got our quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger, wearing the number 7, just like his idol, John Elway. And Michael Brockers makes his first sack of the game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we're going to throw the football deep, and that's going to be a 2nd and 12 now. So Roethlisberger, he's going to throw it to the Akron, Ohio native, Paris Campbell, who went to St. Vincent St. Mary High School, and he slides on into the end zone. And Paris Campbell gets his 3rd touchdown reception of the year, 68 yards, by the way. And we will see you guys in the 3rd quarter. All right, now it is kickoff time here in London, beginning of the 2nd half, by the way. And Joe Hayden, the former Pittsburgh Steelers secondary, is ready to return the kickoff here for London. And they are going to get stopped down around the 28-yard line. This is going to be a 1st down and 10 whatsoever. So we're going to use the 94 will run play on 1st down and 10. So we got Frank Gore as our running back. And he runs it. He gets stopped at the 33. So he has 2 rushes and 7 yards in this game. So we really haven't used a whole lot of running plays in this game. And now we hand it off to the former Philadelphia Eagle running back, LaShawn McCoy. He does get that a 1st down, actually, and it's going to be a 1st and 10. And we're going to do a passing play with Ben Roethlisberger. And Ben Roethlisberger, he's going to throw it to Gronk, but that's going to be an incomplete pass whatsoever. So now we're going to use the FL drive on second down and 10. I'm thinking about passing it to the tight end, um, CJ Mosley, and CJ Mosley gets a reception, and he will be 3 for 4, 190 yards, Ben Roethlisberger. So what a game for him so far. He has thrown for nearly 200 yards, so that's really impressive, I'd have to say. And he's been playing for 19 seasons. He is literally the GOAT. He throws it to CJ Mosley, and CJ Mosley gets his first career touchdown reception, and we get our 1,000th offensive passing yard this season. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. Okay, first and 10, 30-yard line. Brady throws it deep. It's going to be an incomplete 8 for 14 there. And now we're going to use a blitz formation here for the defense as they're at the 30-yard line. And it looks like Brady, he's going to throw this to O.J. Howard. And could O.J. Howard score his first touchdown? No, he does not score his first touchdown, but he does get a first down. He does get stopped at the 28-yard line. So now we're going to use some zone coverage here for the defense. And really, they're going to hand the football off to David Montgomery. He gets stopped at the 30. So he has 7 rushes, 10 yards whatsoever. And we're using the 3-4 formation here for the defense at the 30. Second and 12 now with only a minute and 9 seconds to go in this third quarter. Montgomery gets stopped. So he loses 3 yards there on that play. So Tony Jefferson has 3 tackles in this game whatsoever. Now, they're at the 33, so could they possibly get, and they get sacked, the ball is out. J.J. Watt, one of our best defensive players, he is going to return this fumble, and it looks like he's going to get a touchdown, and he does. So, it will be a 36-0 lead here for the Bulldogs. We'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break. All right, now this is going to be 4th and 4. Odell Beckham Jr., he is ready to return the punt. And he's going to be down around the 5-yard line area. So Odell Beckham Jr. looks like he's going to return it, but he won't return for very much. So he does get stopped at the 28 whatsoever. This will be a 1st and 10 now for the Bulldogs. And we got quarterback Derek Carr, the former Oakland Raiders QB, the younger brother of David Carr, who got drafted 1st overall by the Houston Texans in 2002. Okay, now it's going to be a 1st and 10. We got Derek Carr, former Raiders QB. He is ready to throw the football. It looks like he's going to pass it to Alshon Jeffery, the former Chicago Bears and Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver. He does get stopped at the 15-yard line. So now we're going to use a slant route here on 1st down and 10. And Derek Carr, he's going to throw this to Alshon Jeffery. And Alshon Jeffery gets his first touchdown of the game. And this will be his first receiving touchdown. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. Okay, now, this is going to be Tampa Bay's 2nd turnover in this game. There was a user hit stick fumble, and apparently he lost the ball, and Jalen Ramsey recovered, but Frank Gore just runs it, and he gets his first rushing touchdown of the game, and it's now going to be 51-0 because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion so we can extend our lead even further. This is why we're considered the super red hot team in this league, since we're the only team in this NFL league that I created to be outside North America and the United States. All right, now this is going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line here in London. So there is going to be a flag on the field, and it looks like it is going to be on Tampa Bay offense. So this is on Tristan Wirfs. It's a holding call, so we're going to decline on 3rd down and 10. And that's going to be down around the 32. So this is going to be a 3rd and 10. Same spot where the ball was originally, but O.J. Howard, he gets a reception. He's down at the middle of the field, down at the 50-yard line. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they're on offense. So, Tampa Bay, it looks like they're going to throw this football. There's going to be another flag. I'm thinking this is on Tampa Bay as well. Maybe not. It was London. It's on London. It's roughing the passer. It's on J.J. Watt, who you guys saw earlier recover that fumble recovery for a touchdown. So that's really impressive by J.J. Watt. He's been playing in this league for 12 seasons now. And as of the 2023 season, and he has over 100 career sacks. I'm guessing he would have 115, 120 from what my guess is. So now there's going to be a no huddle second. And it looks like the Buccaneers do get their first touchdown of the game. O.J. Howard gets his first touchdown of this game as well. So it's now 51-7. So there is a blocked PAT, and Brandon Graham, he is going to return this all the way into the end zone, it looks like. So no one stops him. And the 2 points is good for the London Bulldogs. So apparently we apparently return on this kickoff. So we got 2 extra points here. So now it will be 53-6. So now we got Joe Hayden on our team, and he is ready to return. And he's going to get stopped at the 26-yard line. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 26. Only 43 seconds to go. I'm going to throw this to Alshon Jeffery by using Joe Flacco. So he only gained about 8 yards there on that play. And this is going to be a 2nd and 2 now from the 34. And Joe Flacco, he is going to throw this football pretty deep. He's going to pass it to Alshon Jeffery. And he's going to score the touchdown. And he scores his 2nd touchdown of this game. 66 yards, by the way. And it's now going to be 59-6. So we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. We're actually going to fake. So by the way, Alshon Jeffery did get his 2nd touchdown of the game and of the season. And Roethlisberger gets sacked. And we'll see you guys at the end of the game. So this game is over. The London Bulldogs win it for episode 4 of season 3. So they win at 59-6 is your final score here in London, England, home of the Big Ben Clock Tower and the London Eye. So all I want to say is thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this content. Please stay tuned for more videos. Next week we have a bye week, and then I think we're going to be home after that. All right, Ben Roethlisberger, Joe Flacco, and Derek Carr both had 158.3 passer ratings. But all of these quarterbacks that played in this game scored at least 1 touchdown. So Ben Roethlisberger, he had 3 touchdowns in this game. Tom Brady, he had one touchdown in this game. So did Flacco, Carr, and Cam Newton, respectively. Now, rushing-wise, Frank Gore did get the only rushing touchdown in this game. O.J. Howard, he had 1 touchdown. He scored Tampa Bay's only touchdown, which was a blocked punt, which was a blocked PAT. So Alshon Jeffery, he had 117 yards and 2 touchdowns. C.J. Mosley, Paris Campbell, Van Jefferson, O.J. Howard, and Rob Gronkowski all scored at least 1 offensive touchdown. Ronald Darby did claim an INT towards the end of the game. Cameron Wake, Michael Brockers, Chase Young, and Ronald Darby all had 1 sack. But J.J. Watt had a fumble recovery for a touchdown. That was the only defensive touchdown of the game. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great Saturday, everyone.